Today I'm doing a full coverage foundation routine. This is one that I use every time that I film my videos or go out clubbing or go out to see friends or something like that. And I thought I would show you how I get it done. I also have really red cheeks and pimples and gross stuff that comes out when you're a woman, and I thought I would show you how I cover those. So if you want to see how I get my full coverage foundation routine going, just keep watching. Sorry about the noise in the background here, if you can hear any, because it's really windy here and there's a tree right there and it's just going nuts. So just ignore that and just listen to me. So when I'm doing a foundation base, I always start with my rosehip oil. At the moment I'm using the Rosehip Plus organic rosehip oil and it is amazing. So every time, rosehip oil first thing. Next thing I use is just some moisturizer. So at the moment I'm using my Cetaphil. I prefer using something like Cetaphil over a natural moisturizer because I found that my natural moisturizers, they tended to make my foundation split up, like in areas. So then I just started using Cetaphil and it stopped. So that's a good thing. So next thing I'm going to use is my Face of Australia Face Base Primer. And I'm going to put that all over my face. Next thing I'm going to do to combat the redness, see I've got redness everywhere and I've got pimples and gross stuff, is the Studio Secrets Anti-Redness Primer by L'Oreal. I don't think they make this one anymore, but you can use anything that has a green tinge to it, like any anti-redness thing that's green based. But I'm just going to concentrate this only on my red areas, which is pretty much down the middle of my face. Now onto foundation. I'm going to use the Bourjois 123 Perfect Foundation, which looks like this. Now this has 3 different things in it. It's got yellow for anti-dark circles, mauve for anti-dull complexion, and green for anti-redness. So this has got all 3 in one. So definitely a bonus. I'm just going to take some on my stippling brush. I'm just gonna dab it all over my face. Now that I have that pretty much all over my face, I'm going to take my blending sponge and blend that out, because I always like my face to look a bit more flawless and not brush streaky, because I haven't mastered that technique yet. So the quickest way is to just pounce the sponge all over your face. The next thing I'm going to use is my Anti-Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. You can use any foundation and any concealer that you want. It's up to you. You don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing, but this is what I do to get rid of my redness and make my base a lot more flawless. And I'm putting some like right in that corner because I find that it brightens that up a bit. And you can see the 2 different colors. Don't worry, it'll be fixed. This helps with the illuminating part anyway. So this is what my face looks like when I've got my concealer on. I pretty much just do it to cover the tops of my cheeks just here, because that's where I get most reddest. And I do it also where I want to highlight as well, so I'm cutting out a middleman pretty much. And I'm just going to get my sponge and blend that out. Okay, now that I've got that all blended in, I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder. So I use a translucent powder because I don't want like any color to be added to my face, because I've already got that redness reducing stuff in the foundation and my primer. So I'm just going to put some on my brush. I'm just using a Real Techniques big fluffy brush. I'm going to tap that into the brush, and I'm just going to pat that in my face. I'm not going to swirl it all over just yet because I don't want it to move. So I usually can't get into the corners of my nose with my big fluffy brush, so I'm just going to take this Jessup brush, which is on an angle, and put some powder on there and just go in on the sides of my nose. And then I'm done. This is my full coverage foundation routine that covers redness and any spots, and lasts a really long time, by the way. If you picked up any tips, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.